Hello, America. I hope you're doing well. Welcome to my review of 90 Day Fiance, Happily Ever After, Season 5, Episode... Okay. I watched this last night. Was it a mistake? No, because I got it over with. If you hear my loud ass neighbor, her mouth is big and she's always on the phone. So we see Larissa and Eric. Eric comes home and she's like, "Why, Eric? Why did you do this to me?" And he was like, "I thought we decided not to discuss anything that happened while we're broken up, in a non-adult way." So basically he was saying, "I know that some shit is gonna come up about me and what I said about you, but we need to handle this in a cool way." She says, "Well, why do you hate me, Eric? Why do you hate me?" And he's like, "Oh yeah, everyone hates you. You told them that you couldn't trust me. You took away the phone that you gave me." And she was like, I didn't give you that phone. I let you borrow it." Anyway, so she called up Carmen. And now she talking to Carmen like, "Girl, look at what Eric done did." She went over to Carmen's house to tell Carmen, "Look at what Eric done did." And Carmen was like, "I'm not surprised." Didn't I say I wasn't motherfucking surprised? While she's over there, she gets a phone call from, Eric's roommate. She was only there for like 2 days. She gets a phone call from Eric's roommate, and he's like, "Yeah, you took his phone." And she was like, "No, that was my phone. I let him borrow it." And the roommate, I think his name is David, was like, "Well, he can call the cops. Would you want the cops to be called over something so small?" Like, she was like, "Yes, call them." So then they hear a knock on the door, and I'm like, "Look, unless you said that a black man was in that house, I'm 100% sure the police ain't pulling up that fast. That is too fast." Angela is being loud, talking about, "I can't feed the monkeys, Michael. I can't feed the monkeys." Girl, shut the hell up. You're at a zoo. Can you at least have some couth somewhere? So she gonna sit down and tell Michael. She gonna sit down and tell him that, it's a possibility that she has uterine cancer. And it's a possibility that if she does have uterine cancer, then she's not going to be able to tote the egg, nor the baby. And, he was like, and she was like, "So is this you're not going to love me no more, Michael? You're not going to get married to me no more, Michael?" And he was like, "Girl, I gotta see." And she was like, "Wow, so you really gonna see if you wanna have me or a baby? Please see, look, okay, this is called manipulation, but also please don't act like their love wasn't contingent." Like, Michael would be like, "Okay, so when we having that baby? So we got to have that baby. Girl, don't forget about that damn baby. My mama was talking about a baby. I want a baby. But you gonna be able to have a baby?" And she was like, yeah. And now she talking about, "Well, Michael, do you want me or the child?" He wants the child. You know that. He knows that. But more importantly, you know that. And we know that. But you know that. They call the doctor. Guess what? Good news. Great news. Nothing's wrong with her. Who would have thunk it? Who would have thunk that all of her test scores would be 100% A-okay? The doctor's like, you can tote an egg, but also, you 52, 53 years old. Girl, you gotta realize it, like, things could go wrong because you're so old and you trying to have a baby. Like, duh. And so now Angela is like, "Oh my gosh, Michael, did you hear all the things that could go wrong with me, Michael?" And he like, "Oh dang, that's crazy." So then she's like, "So Michael, if I can't have a baby, would you still be with me?" And he's like, "Girl, I gotta think about it." She like, well, you just gave me your answer right there, Michael. Do you love me? Do you not love me? Girl, his love is not unconditional. His love was conditional on that baby. I mean, I don't know. Knowing Michael, he'll marry you still because, you know, I guess he trying to get to him. I really honestly don't know. I can't tell you. I can't tell you. It's like, is Michael trying to get to America so he gonna play the long game? Do Michael really love her? So, or I don't really know. But anyway, Michael said he had to think about it. And that made Angela sad that he didn't just say, oh, no, baby, I don't care about what my mama said about, you know, me having a child or how I feel about having a child. Or, you know, the culture, my culture, and just, you know, having someone to pass my name on to. None of that matters to me. I want to go follow after a chain-smoking white woman in the depths of Georgia. Paul called his mama to help him buy some dog food. Paul, I don't think you having 2 German Shepherds when you don't have a job is the smartest thing to do. His mama was like, well, what you doing with your life? Because it seemed like you just wasting it. Like, it seemed like you a deadbeat. Like, I could only imagine being Karini and coming over here with some man who ain't doing nothing with his life. Like, I could definitely go back to Brazil. Brazil? No, it's Brazil. Go back to Brazil and be with my family. So I don't blame her. Paul is like, I get what she's saying. Do you, Paul? Get a damn job. But I mean, are we acting like he don't have money? This TLC money is clearly paying for him. Then this man gonna sit up here and say, even though I attempted arson. Did he attempt arson or did he do the arson? I did the BJ. Did he do the arson? Or did he attempt the arson? Anyway, he says, even though it's been like 10 years since I attempted the arson, people still look at my record. Oh, man, I attempted arson and now no one will hire me. Nigga, what? That's a little bit of a, you know... Wow, I wonder if, like, we fire him, is he gonna come back and attempt arson? These people are absolutely crazy. Elizabeth and Andre, I'm moving very fast because it was kind of boring. Elizabeth and Andre, they're talking just them two at breakfast, and Andre is basically like, you need to tell your family that you okay with me being a stay-at-home father. Elizabeth says, I'm not going to tell them that because that's a lie. She said that in the beginning she was okay with him being a stay-at-home father, but now it seems as though like he's gotten really comfortable in being a stay-at-home father. I'm so annoyed. I'm so fucking annoyed. It's like, who cares? Who cares? Girl, Chuck is still going to be paying for y'all whole life. Y'all got TLC money. Do it really matter if this man has a job? I mean, I know it's for a storyline, but does it really matter if this man has a job? He's still, honestly, what is the incentive to getting a job? He's still the head of his household. What he says goes. He still is reaping all of the benefits of being the man of the house without having to get his hands dirty. So if I was Andre, I'd do the same thing, to be quite honest. So then, for some reason, why did Elizabeth, Andre, and then Chuck and Charlie, her brother and father, go to meet Andre's friends? I'm like, this is manufactured TV drama before it even started. And guess what it was? Manufactured TV drama. Basically, it started with Chuck saying, oh, you know, I be seeing kids playing on the playground here after dark, and that don't happen in America. And they was like, oh yeah, you know, our childhood was really rough growing up, you know, just throw a brick in a house, you know, run away. So they were like, oh, was Andre a troublemaker? And then he was like, yeah, kinda. So I think it's his friend who's answering these questions. Then Chuck or Charlie is like, okay, so why did Andre go to Ireland? And then his friend is like, I'm not gonna say. Okay, this is kind of getting annoying, bro. Like if it's not a big deal and it's his past, then like why? I don't know. Is this? I'm sure it is manufactured TV drama because they are, you know, already married. So you act like the second wedding is gonna like actually make or break them. Like it's their second wedding and they already have a fucking child. Andrea's like, ain't nobody about to tell you nothing. Elizabeth, you need to tell your motherfucking brother to back off. I look so short. I'm so sorry. You need to tell your motherfucking brother to back off. Tell him to back off. And Elizabeth was like, I'm not gonna get in the middle of this, girl. And I think Charlie was like, nah, tell him that we just trying to find out answers. And then they get all up in each other's face. You wanna fight me, bro? Huh? You wanna fight me, bro? Yeah, we can go outside, bro. Let's fight, bro. Hey, bro. Hey, let's fight. Do I think they're gonna fight? No. Who do I think would win the fight? Maybe Andre would win the fight. Would I? But it wasn't a, what you say? There was no kicking of food off the table. It didn't give me the vibes of a family fight as it should have, okay? I wanted to see somebody hit a chandelier. Oh yeah, basically they're saying he moved to Ireland because he wanted to find an American woman. And so once he found Elizabeth, then he was like, yeah, I can go to America. Why'd you move to Ireland to find it? Are there like a plethora of American women or American people in Ireland? Like expats or something? Like, I'm really confused. But aren't expats like living in another country? But I guess they're not permanent residents, huh? Anyway, moving on. Kalani and Asuelu. Can I ask a question? What was the point of buying the gifts? What was the point of buying the gifts? Does that make any sense? Why'd you buy the gifts? You spent $191 on the gifts when you could have just given that $191 plus $100 or two more and just given them $300 or $200. I'm sorry, $300 or $400 and called it a damn day. But no, y'all wanted to get gifts. What's the point of getting gifts? I don't understand it. Anyway, Asuelu wants to give money and gifts because he wants to have a close relationship with his family, like Kalani has with her family. And Kalani says, well, you know, you just don't have a good relationship by giving money and giving material things. And he was like, nah, but in my family you do. So they didn't drive to Washington, which I thought was really weird. It's like a 8-hour drive or something, if I'm not mistaken. I can't remember how long it is. Not too long of a drive, like 8 hours or so. They didn't drive. They rented a car and then they rented an Airbnb. But they ain't got no damn money. Anyway, so it's the night of they're there. He wants to go see his family immediately. The baby is like crying, like when. What's the little baby's name? Kennedy? I don't know. And so Kalani is like, bro, well, we're not gonna be able to go over there because the babies are crying. He like, I want to go see my family. My family prepared this for us, so we ain't about to go see. So did anybody call the family and say, yo, these babies is acting crazy, bro? I don't really think that we're going to be able to see y'all. Unless y'all want to come over here, you know, for a little minute and see us. I mean, I really don't. You could have, like, said, hey, we're not going to be able to come over, but y'all can meet me at the Airbnb and we could chill outside. But maybe that's, I don't know. Maybe that's not smart. I'm not sure. I don't know. I thought he was gonna get in that car and be like, man, fuck this, and pull off and drive, but he didn't. Or did he? Tanya and Sinjin. Tanya was giving me big Katie energy when she told Sinjin not to be too excited when they were in. I really hate that. I really hate when somebody tries to limit your excitement or your whatever about something. Enthusiasm. Like Sinjin was just happy to be home and she was like, don't get too excited. Why? He wants her to not nag him while they are in South Africa because she says, I don't just want him drinking and partying all day. But honestly, what else is they gonna do? Ain't it a vacation? Anyway, so he's like, hey, don't nag me while I'm down there. And she's like, I just don't want you to drink too much. And he's like, I ain't gonna drink too much. And she was like, it's just a hassle when you drink. And he was like, oh yeah, because you so fucking starlight when you drink. And she was like, don't turn that back on me, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, Sinjin went to, you know, see his family once they got to South Africa. And he's telling his family how Tanya is, and his mother and sister is like, okay, well, you know, we need to go talk to Tanya to see how she is. Sinjin did say that this is his opportunity to see, you know, if, like, he did make a mistake coming to America. And to be quite honest, I can understand how that would, like, get under Tanya's skin, because you are saying that this is, I made a commitment, but also I can pack up at any time and leave. That is kind of selfish, you know, for the union. But then at the same time, Tanya said, like 3 minutes before they was supposed to get married, that Sinjin wasn't her soulmate. And I don't think they went to counseling. Who knows? But you know what? If I was on this show and then, like, I saw myself on this show, then me and my spouse or my fiance would get counseling. Then we come back on the show, see how we are then, and then get more counseling. So every time we come on this show, we don't look like fools. But I guess that's just me. Somebody need to slap the hell out of Debbie. It's gonna take that. I don't care about Colt, but it's gonna take Colt getting one girlfriend who is saying, you know what, Debbie, I'm from America. You pissing me off. To slap the hell out of her, Debbie ain't gonna be doing all this other stuff. They are leaving where Jess's family is and going someplace else. So Jess is like, I don't know when I'm gonna see my family. It could be 40 years from now. And Debbie is like, why you not gonna see him when your visa expires? And she was like, I don't know, I might have plans to stay in America longer. So, you know, that makes Debbie freak out. Colt and then her father were over there talking in the cut, getting his blessing, you know, if he asked him to marry her. Asked her to marry him. So Debbie freaking out. Debbie is like, hell no. Hell no. I got to do everything in my power to stop this. So what she do? She called up Vanessa. Talking to Vanessa, they kikiing and cackling and shit. Colt and Jesse. And Jess comes in. And Debbie is like, oh yeah, I just talked to Vanessa. You know, she said that the cats were cool. And Jess is like, huh? Like, what? What? Like, you said you wasn't talking to her no more? What? And they're like, oh God, Debbie, did you know? Did you fucking know that Jess had a problem with Vanessa? And she was like, that ugly ass smile. When I like, is this, I know it's manufactured TV drama, but do you look at yourself in the mirror and say, I'm a 90-year-old woman. I'm a 60-year-old woman who looks 90. Maybe I should focus my attention on eating healthier, you know, exercising, you know, trying to make the best out of, you know, the time that I have, and, you know, the time that I have with my son while he's not in a relationship, you know. And I'd love to have some grandchildren, carry on our legacy, you know. That'd be really nice. And I'd love to be here while my grandchildren are here so I can see them grow. But instead, you just want to see your badly built son stay badly built, eating your nasty ass food. I really don't understand it. I do understand it. It's a manufactured TV drama. And plus, all you people, Larissa crazy. Larissa can be as crazy as she wants, but so the hell is Debbie, and so the hell is Cole. Because as soon, it's like Debbie flipped the switch in Colt's brain, and Colt was like, Jess, I see the real you, Jess. Why are you angry at me for lying to you, Jess? I don't like that, Jess. Debbie need to get her ass slapped, okay? Somebody needs to slap them glasses right off of Debbie's face. Deborah getting on my damn nerves. See, anyway, I'm done. It's been 22 minutes. I'm done. I do not have the strength to continue. So if y'all like this review, you can like, comment, and subscribe. You can follow me on Instagram, Twitter, or you can visit my website. My name is Brielle. I make beats, I sing songs. If you like what you see, come on along. Bye.